most famous plays of William Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice. A merchant in Venice named Antonio defaults on a large loan behalf of Bassanio, his dear friend, provided by a Jewish moneylender, Shylock. According to their agreement, Shylock claimed a pound of Antonio's flesh in the court of Venice. Portia, a wealthy heiress who marries Bassanio, saves Antonio's life in a dramatic courtroom scene. Here we bring the Shakespearean characters before you.
Truth, I don't know why I am so sad. I am tired of being sad, and you say you're tired of it too. But I don't know how I came by this sadness. What is it about or where it came from? And I don't know anything about sadness.
I think your mind is focused on the ocean where your merchant ship are riding on the sea.
Believe me, sir, if I were involved in a trade venture like yours, most of my mental energy would be with my ships. And any little things that might make me worry that something bad would happen to my ships would make me sad without a doubt.
I would get upset blowing on my hot soup because it would make me think of what a strong wind at sea could do to my ship.
Believe me, you're wrong. Thank goodness. Not all my merchandise is in one ship or any one place, and I haven't risked all my riches on the year's venture. Therefore, it's not my merchandise that is making me sad.
Well, then you must be in love.
Oh please, no, not that.
You are not in love either. Then let's just say why you are sad. Because you are not happy. Oh, here comes Bassanio, your most noble relative, along with Graciano and Lorenzo. Goodbye. We will leave you to these better friends.
If it were not for these better friends coming along, I would have stayed until I made you smile.
I see you as worthy. I consider you have business to take care of and are just taking this opportunity to leave.
Good day, my good lords.
Both of you are good men. When we are going to have fun time together? Tell me when.
The next time we get a chance, we will spend some time together.
My Lord Bassanio, since you found Antonio, we two of us will leave you two alone. But please remember, we are meeting for dinner today.
Don't worry.
You don't look good, Sir Antonio. You care too much worldly things. Those who care too much about things end up losing them. Believe me, you really don't look yourself.
Graciano, I value the world. It is a stage where every man plays a role, and my role is a sad one today.
Come with me now, good Lorenzo. Goodbye for now. Antonio, I'll meet you at dinner.
Well, we will leave you until the dinner time.
Goodbye. Well, then tell me now who the lady is that you made an agreement with to go on a secret trip. You promised to tell me today.
Antonio, you know how I have been living a lavish life. Now I do care about paying off debts I incurred. I owe the most to you, Antonio, both in money and love.
Simply tell me what you want me to do, and I will do it. Tell me.
There is a lady in Belmont named Portia who has inherited some riches and more beautiful than I described. We have occasionally exchanged some knowing glances. Many suitors come to her from all four corners of the world. Antonio, if I have enough money, I can marry her.
You know that all my money has been put into my ships. You go forth and find some money lender. I will offer guarantee.
Antonio decided to help his friend Bassanio and agreed to lend money from the Jewish moneylender Shylock, though he never liked this custom of getting interest for loan. Both the friends, Antonio and Bassanio, at Shylock's place.
$3,000 ducats?
Yes, for 3 months.
For 3 months?
As I said before, Antonio will guarantee the loan. If I default, he will pay you.
Antonio will guarantee it.
Can you help me? Will you agree to the loan?
3,000 ducats for 3 months and Antonio will guarantee it.
What's your answer?
Antonio is a good man.
Have you heard anything to the contrary?
What? No. What I mean in saying is a good man is that he has enough money to repay the loan, but his investments are uncertain right now. He has 4 ships in which he invested his all money. In spite, he is so wealthy enough to repay the loan.
I assure you, he can.
I will be sure he can. Can I speak with Antonio?
If you like, you can dine with us.
Oh, yes, to smell pork. I don't think so. I'm not going to eat that. I will talk with you, walk with you, and so on. But I won't eat with you, drink with you, or pray with you. Any news on Rialto? Who's that?
This is Signer Antonio.
He looks like a good guy who robbed me, but now comes to beg me for a favor. I hate him because he stupidly lends money without interest, which completely lowers interest rates in Venice. If I can just get the upper hand of him once, I will satisfy my old grudge on him. He hates Jews, even at the Rialto. He is always complaining about me and my negotiating and my hard-earned profits, which he calls interest. It would be insult to Jews everywhere to forgive that man.
Shylock, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm thinking about how much cash I have on, and if I remember correctly, I can't raise the entire 3,000 ducats immediately. But so what? Tubal, a wealthy Jew, will supply me with the cash. But wait a minute. How many months do you want? Oh, hello, how are you, Signer? We were just talking about you.
Shylock, normally I never lend or borrow money with interest, but in order to help my friend, I'll break my customs. Does he know how much money you need?
Oh yes, 3,000 ducats.
For 3 months.
Yes, I forgot 3 months. You told me that. Now then, about your guarantee. Let me see, but listen, Antonio, I thought you said don't lend or borrow with interest.
Watch out, Bassanio. The devil can quote scripture for his own use.
Oh yes, for 3 months. 3,000 ducats. Let me see the interest rate will be.
Well, Shylock, are you going to loan us the money?
Signer Antonio, many a time and often in Rialto, you have insulted me about my money and my habit. Still, I endured it with the patience. You call me a cutthroat dog. Is it possible? A dog lend 3,000 ducats?
Lend me the money as your enemy, and if I break my words, you can more happily punish me.
I will show you how kind I am. Come with me to a notary and we will make it official. And let's add a little clash just for a joke. If you don't repay me on the day we agree, in the place we named for the sum of money fixed in our contract, your penalty will be a pound of your pretty flesh to be cut off and taken out of whatever party of your body I like.
It's a deal. I'll agree to those terms and even say that Jews are nice.
No, Antonio, you can't sign a contract like that for me. I will go without money.
Don't worry about it, man. I won't have to pay any penalty. I expect to earn more than 3 times that much from my investments. Yes, Shylock, I'll sign the contract and agree to its terms.
Then meet me at the notary. Give him clear instructions regarding the contract. I will go get the money right away.
Hurry up, Jewish friend.
Don't like this villain acts.
Come on, there is no reason to worry, my friend. My ships will come in a month before the money is due.
with lot of precious gift to Portia and married her by choosing the right casket out of gold, silver and lead in which Portia's picture was engraved. Portia became happy as she got married to Bassanio and could fulfill the will of her father. At the same time, a messenger from Venice informed Bassanio that Antonio's ship hadn't returned and he wasn't able to repay Shylock's loan, so he was brought to the courts of Venice for trial. Hearing this, Bassanio took sufficient money and left to Venice, while Portia disguised herself as a male lawyer and Nerissa as male clerk and entered the court.
Well, is Antonio there?
I'm here and ready as you please.
One of you men go and tell the Jew to come to the court.
He is waiting outside the door. Here he comes, my lord.
Yes, my lord, I am here.
My lord, there is a clerk standing just outside.
Get him inside.
My lord, Bellario sends this letter.
This letter from Bellario recommends a young and well-educated doctor of law to our court. Where is the man?
He is waiting nearby. Yes, my lord.
You are welcome. Take your place. Are you acquainted with the difference that holds this present question in the court?
I am informed thoroughly of the cause. Which is the merchant here and which the Jew?
Antonio and old Shylock both stand for.
Is your name Shylock?
Shylock is my name.
Of a strange nature is the suit you follow, yet in such rule that the Venetian law cannot impugn you. As you do, proceed. You stand within the danger, do you not?
Hey, so he says.
Do you confess the bond?
I do.
Then must the Jew be merciful.
On what compulsion must I? Tell me that.
The quality of mercy is not strained. It depends as a gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. It is mightiest in the mightiest. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute to God Himself. We pray to God for mercy, and that same prayer should teach us all to show mercy to others. Therefore, Jew, though justice be thy plea, consider this, that in the course of justice none of us should see salvation. I have spoken thus much to mitigate the justice of thy plea, which is thou follow the strict court of Venice, must need give sentence against the merchant there.
I beats upon my head. I crave the law, the penalty and forfeit of my bond.
Can he not pay the money back?
Yes, here I tender it for him in the court. Yeah, twice the sum. If that will not suffice, I will bond to pay it 10 times over.
I pray you, let me look upon the bond.
Here it is, most reverend doctor, here it is.
Shylock, this thrice the money offered thee.
I swear that nothing can change my mind. I stay here on my bond.
I beg the court to deliver the verdict.
Why? This bond is forfeit, and lawfully by this the Jew may claim a pound of flesh to be by him cut off, nearest the merchant's heart. Be merciful, take thrice the money. Allow me to tear the bond.
There is no power in the tongue of man to alter me. I stay here on my bond.
Most heartily I do beseech the court to give the judgment.
Why then, thus it is, you must prepare your bosoms for his knife.
Oh, noble judge! Oh, excellent young man!
Therefore, lay bare your bosoms.
A is breast, so says the bond. Does it not, noble judge? Nearest his heart. Those are the very words.
Is it so? Are they balanced here to weight the flesh?
I have them ready.
Have by some surgeons. Shylock, on your charge, to stop his wound, or else he will bleed to death.
Is it so nominated in the bond?
It is not so expressed, but what of that? It were good you do so much for charity.
I cannot find it. It is not in the bond.
A pound of that same merchant's flesh is thine. The court awards it, and the law does give it.
Most rightful judge.
And you must cut this flesh from off his breast. The law allows it, and the court awards it.
Most learned judge. A sentence. Come prepared.
Tarry a little. There is something else. This bond gives you not a drop of flesh. The word expressed are a pound of flesh. Take then thy bond. Take then thy a pound of flesh. But in the cutting of it, if you shed even one drop of Christian blood, your lands and goods are by the law of Venice confiscated unto the state of Venice.
Is that the law?
You yourself can see the act. If you ask justice, be assured you will have justice more than your desire.
I take this offer then. Pay the bond twice and let the Christian go.
Here is the money.
Wait, the Jew shall have all justice. Wait, no haste. He shall have nothing but the penalty.
Here is your 3,000 ducats.
Wait, Jew, I have had another. Hold on you. Your wealth is forfeited to the state of Venice by its law for having conspired against the life of one of its citizens. Therefore, your life lies at the mercy of the Duke. Get down on your knees and ask him to pardon you.
Even before you ask him, I pardon your life. As far as your wealth is concerned, half of it belongs to the state and other half to Antonio.
If it pleases my lord, the duke and the rest of the court, I want that Shylock makes a will in this court, in which he leaves everything upon his death to his son-in-law Lorenzo and his daughter.
Are you content, Jew? What do you say to this?
I am content.
Thus, clever Portia saved the life of Antonio in the court of Venice. Bassanio was delighted to know that the noble courage and wisdom of his friend had saved the life of his friend. The tragical beginning of the rich merchant story ended in an unexpected good fortune. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Where mercy is shown, mercy is given. Thank you.